Alright guys, I figured this would be a great time to go over this right now. As you guys know, last week I announced that I had actually copyrighted a hand gesture that I have titled The Move. That hand gesture is called The Move. I'm just showing it to you one more time here. There it is. Soak it in, guys. So at the beginning of this video, I just want to get this out of the way. I don't want anyone to get tied up in any kind of litigation whatsoever. What the hell's in the back of this truck? Hold on a second. Let me pause what I'm saying just to show you guys this. Zoom in here. It's kind of hard to see. Thug life? What? This Durango has thug life in the back of their vehicle? You know what I ought to do if we stop up here? I ought to get out of my car and beat the living shit out of this person in front of rush hour traffic. Just beat them freaking senseless just for having that on the back of their vehicle. All right, so back to it. So what I want to announce is I have 10 copyrights pending right now. So I want to let you guys know what they are so no one gets in any trouble, so there will not be any problems whatsoever. Phrases and hand gestures, something like that. 10, I think. I don't know. It could be 9. I don't even remember now. I'm so outraged by this thug life. Who is this? Tupac? Alright, so here we go. The first one is when you're video game hunting and you're at one Goodwill and you're about to go to the next Goodwill. I came up with the phrase, on to the next one. No one can use that. I have that copyrighted. Okay, it is an infringement upon my copyright if you use that in a video. So don't try it. Okay, next. I don't know who came up with the phrase talking about the backside of a video game disc saying minty fresh or mint shape or whatever. I'm not saying I made that up, but what I say is it's rather minty. Okay, so don't be commenting below on the video saying, oh, my friend made that up, or I've heard a million people say that. No. I use a British accent. It's rather minty. Yes, see? It's different. It's original. It's rather minty. Yes, see? Now you understand. I've copyrighted that. You can't use that. Also, rolling around in white paper cups with coffee in them. No more. Can't do it. I've copyrighted it. Also, 2015 Nissan Altimas. You can't video game hunt in these cars anymore and make videos. Not happening. You're going to get in trouble. My lawyers are going to have to get involved. All right? What else? What else? Let me think here. Spin racks. I think I made up the term spin rack. So I have a copyright pending on that. So even if you're in a Goodwill and you see what you naturally call a spin rack now, because of me, you can't use it anymore. You can't use that term anymore on your video. Spin rack. That's me, buddy. All right? Don't use it. What else? Gang signs. Okay? I've copyrighted gang signs. Okay? I've copyrighted them. You can't use them anymore. I've copyrighted this, peace sign, the non-masculine wave, the regular wave, this right here, the money symbol, the money gesture. Don't say Johnny Manziel made it up after he scored touchdowns. No, he used 2 hands. I'm using 1 hand. I call it the Zell. All right? I copyrighted that. Okay? Sign language, you can't use sign language. Okay? I've copyrighted the whole alphabet. Okay? You can't use sign language in your videos. Even if you're deaf, you cannot use sign language. That's how serious I am about this, guys. Even if you're deaf, you cannot make a YouTube video using sign language. None of this stuff, okay? None of that. All right, I'm done. That's it. That's it for this week. So, enjoy the video, guys. All right, I think as YouTubers and video game hunters, we should all go on strike against the oil companies and hunt video games on bicycles. No, I'm just playing. All right, so I think I'll start this little trend here. Maybe we can make a competition out of it. Maybe someone who's far smarter than I am can come up with an idea for a competition. I'll just start showing gas prices in my hunting videos. And I guess let's see who can show the lowest price. So unleaded here, $2.32 is the gas price that I'm going to start off with. So let me see your gas prices in your town. And like I said, maybe we can make a competition of this, you know. Maybe we get 20 people together, and whoever shows the best gas prices, all 19 of those people send the 20th person with the best gas price, free games. I don't know, whatever. It's $2.32. Peace. All right, so Fire Team Bravo 2 on the PSP. I have no need to pick up games like that. It ain't worth crap, and I'm not collecting for the PSP. But I did find this, and why do I still have white sheets all over my car? If you guys saw the video last week, you know why I had it in the first place, why I still have it, why I look like a Klans member driving around, because I'm lazy. I don't know. Anyway, so you saw the pickup in there, Pikmin. I try not to just hog up all the video games and buy stuff that I already have, but it's kind of tough sometimes when games like this. I mean, the disc alone, this is worth like $18. The disc is in decent shape, but it's not too bad at all, and I just found it way too difficult to leave behind. So picked it up for, where's it at? $2.99. That's it. On to the next one. That's a copyright right there. Tina. Tina. You cutie. You cutie. You a cutie. Do the move. Do the move. Do the move. Do the move. You a cutie. Oh, what's in your eye? What's in your eye? You cutie. You cutie. Oh, tell me I got a pretty dog. right, so normally this is the part of the video where I show you on the seat what I picked up, but I just did not have time. So here's the story. Everything that I got, the bags of greatness is in my trunk of the car right now. Okay, so here's the story. So my daughter has a choir Christmas performance tonight. Okay, so I left work early because she came home from school, and then I needed to come home and pick her up and drive her back to the school for the choir performance, okay? So again, I left work early. Wasn't gonna stop. I was only gonna stop at one Goodwill, which I did. Didn't find anything, and I was gonna pass up this Goodwill, but I said, you know what? Because it's a little bit out of the way, and I was crunched for time. I really needed to hurry, so I almost passed up. So glad that I did not pass on this Goodwill, guys. So went in there, saw bags and bags of epic stuff. Like, I was just like, I could not afford to buy everything in the store. I had to leave stuff behind. Okay, so I did leave some stuff behind, but I bought a crap load of stuff. Awesome stuff. N64 and NES stuff. Okay, so like I said, I did not have time to mess around. Like, I literally had to decide. Like, some bags were $30 a piece. Some bags were $24.99. Each bag had 5 games per, whether it was NES or N64. So worst case scenario, I was paying $5 for. Worst case scenario, I was paying $5 per game, which is a fair Goodwill price. So not mad about that. There was just so much there. I ended up spending, what did I spend? $164, I think it was. You know, we're going to recap real good in the game room, but yeah, I think it was around 164, 165. Now, this was an amazing pickup. Now, how amazing is it? You know, I'm still trying to put the pieces of the puzzle together. You know, I'm still, you know, this is still soaking in right now. So I'm imagining, you know, after I start sitting down and itemizing items, that I'm going to see that, you know, I picked up enough very nice doubles, expansion packs, rumble packs, the whole 9 yards, that I can sell that back, because I'm going to sell a lot of this stuff and recoup my money and still end up with a real nice number of very, very nice games. So this could end up being my best ever. I don't know yet, but we'll see. So the next place that we're going to go, I guess, man, I'm done. I might as well call this video 48.5 hours. My last video in parentheses was 48 hours. This one might as well be called 48.5. I was behind on time because of the cruise last time, so I could only do 2 days. And again, I did not do anything this week because I was so behind. So I only put yesterday and today in. So I'll just call it 48.5 hours. All right, guys. Let's go to the video game room so I can go over this great, awesome lot that I just grabbed from Goodwill. Let's do the move, baby. Let's do the move. All right, guys, welcome to the game room. Video Game Dog Taylor's chilling out right there. Just to let you guys know, the next YouTube video you'll see from me is going to be recorded on this Bell & Howell Director's Series Zoom-O-Matic. It's a little bit too high-tech for me. I haven't figured out the ins and outs of it, but as soon as I do, I will be recording on this, okay? Just to let you know. Alright, so besides this massive bag here with N64 greatness and NES, I did pick up one other title from another Goodwill, and it's in the Game Crazy box here, generic box, and it is Pikmin, okay? And I have the biggest problem trying to get this freaking game out every single time, but there, I got it. So there you go, Pikmin. Pikmin's worth like 19 bucks loose disc. It does have, it's a little dirty. It does have some scratches on it, but it's not too bad. I do have a complete copy of this, so it's going to be up for trade or sale. Alright, I am drinking Miller Fortune tonight. This stuff will knock your you-know-what in the dirt. Very strong alcohol. Alright, so let's get to the big bag here. I was wrong in the car. There's not 5 games per N64 bag. The bags with the N64 games, there's actually 6. So that makes more sense with the math. 6 times 5 is 30, obviously. So $5 per game on the N64 games, which is not bad at all, considering what I picked up and what you're about to find out. All right, so there's also an NES bag and there's a miscellaneous bag. We're going to start with the miscellaneous bag first. I'm going to run through this real quick because it's already 1:46 and I only have 11:42 on my memory here. All right, so this is the miscellaneous bag. This was $14.99. I don't know what this is, guys, so please tell me. This is the only thing I didn't verify pricing on. And you know what? I left my pricing sheet in the other room. So you know what? I'm just going to go without pricing. I'm not going to tell you what stuff's worth. So, but I did not know what this is. It says gamepad. I've seen something similar to this. It's like a magnifying glass for the Game Gear, I believe. So maybe this is for the Game Boy Advance. I have no clue. But there that is. So somebody let me know what the heck that is. It's got an on and off switch. So obviously it has a light. Takes AAA batteries. So I don't know what that's worth. So let me know. All right. Also in this, we'll just dump everything out. So much crap in here. Is a Game Shark, and this is for the N64, and this is a 3.3. I believe this is worth around $35, believe it or not. So that's that. And then we have another Game Shark, which is a 2.2. The other one was a Game Shark Pro. This is a Game Shark, regular Game Shark, and I can't remember what that's worth. Then it comes with this little piece in the bag, which I have no clue what that's off of, to be honest with you. Alright, so that's just a miscellaneous part. I have no clue what that's off of. Something Nintendo 64 related. We have an expansion pack here, the official Nintendo expansion pack. That's worth about $20 online. So there you have it. Then we have a jumper pack for the N64 in the bag here. Okay, and then we have another one of those little pieces right there for the N64 that snaps onto something. And then we have a rumble pack. Okay. And then we have a, I guess, another rumble pack. Or what the heck is this? Transfer pack. This is actually a transfer pack. Right there. Can you stick Game Boy Advance games in there? I don't know. You guys will have to let me know. Alright, and then we have, which I don't know, this looks like a jumper pack, but maybe it's a third party. It says Force Pack. And I do not believe, yeah, this is probably like a third party rumble pack. Force Pack. Alright, so that's it. I estimate this probably anywhere between $75 and $100 right there, just off of that little bag right there. And that was, I paid $14.99 for that right there. All right, on to the next bag. Let's go with the NES bag. Okay, so we have dust sleeves on every one of these games. So we have a price tag of $12.99. And the first game that we got here is, and all of these games, yeah, all these games I do not have. We have tennis, very nice condition. Then we have baseball. The oddest thing about this game, it's not worth very much, but a new sealed copy is showing on pricecharting.com at like over $1,000, which is crazy. Then we have, also with the dust sleeve, we have Mock Rider, also in fantastic shape. And then the last and the best of that little $12.99 lot, and the last Nintendo game that I picked up today is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. There you go. Absolute classic. It's worth a little bit of money. So that's that. Put that over there. Get rid of that bag. Alright, let's go to the N64 games. Let me see. What should I pick first? You know what? It doesn't even matter. Just pick anything. Let me pick this one. So as I told you guys, $29.99 per bag. Let's go into this real quick. I'm going to run out of time. I just know it. All right, first game. Dr. Mario 64. Very nice shape. Then we have Banjo-Kazooie. This is a double for me, so I will be selling this. Glover or Glover. Then we have Banjo-Tooie. I believe I have this also, so I will be selling that. Then we have Snowboard Kids. Damn it, I wish this was Snowboard Kids too. That's alright, that's a cool game. That's an Atlas title, believe it or not. Most Atlas titles had limited runs. They did not make too many games for the games that they made. Pokemon Puzzle League. I'll also be selling this because I have a copy of this. Alright, on to the next bag. Same thing here, $29.99. Guys, by the way, I'm going to be putting a link down below to what I've always considered my greatest video game hunting day ever. Most of you have seen that video, but I'm going to put it down below, and I want you guys to tell me which one is the best. So here we go. Pokemon Stadium. I also have this game, so I'll be selling this. I want to recoup my money, guys, on this lot and still have a lot of epic games. Pokemon Snap. What am I talking about? Snap. Pokemon Snap. Alright, I do not have that one, so I'm adding that to the collection. I do have this one, so I'll be flipping this one. Pokemon Stadium, the first one. Very nice shape. And then we have Wave Race 64. I have this, so I'll be flipping that. I'll be adding this one to my collection. Mario Tennis. And then the last of that bag right there is Mario Golf. And you can see a little bit of what looks like pen writing right there. So please let me know what the best way to remove that from a paper label like that. I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright, so on to the next bag. I don't think I'm going to make it, guys, so what I'll do is I'll just pause and I'll delete some more videos and I'll be back at it. Alright, so the next bag, and there's one more bag after this bag. So let's go through this one. Also, same thing, $29.99 right there. First game right here. I don't know anything about this, so guys, let me know if this is a good game. Quest 64. And you can see right there, permanent marker. Let me know what the best way to remove that is. Goo Gone or something else. Just let me know, please. I'd greatly appreciate it. I do not want to screw up these labels. Alright, and then we also have, I believe I have this, so I'll be flipping this. Magical Tetris Challenge. Next game, Lego Racers. There's some pen marks on this one, unfortunately. So I'll have to remove that. And there's some marker, I believe. Yeah, that's a marker back there, so I'll have to somehow clean that off. Next game, Beetle Adventure Racing. And there's the same marker right there. Delheimer. Freaking idiot. Alright, I think I mentioned this in my videos before. I never pick up Mario games on as far as cartridge games. GameCube, I have no problem. As far as out in the wild Mario cartridge games, besides the Mario and Duck Hunt, which is, I think, right there, yeah, right there, I never pick them up. I'm telling you. Today, I friggin' blew that out of the freaking water. Mario Party, the very first one, N64, right there. Okay? Very nice shape. Next pickup we have Star Wars Episode 1 Racer. I believe I have that, so I'll be selling that game. Alright, let's get to the last bag here. And I think this is the best bag. Yeah, this probably is the best bag. open this up right here, and I will be pausing in a second because I'm gonna have to free up some memory on the old smartphone, guys. Matter of fact, we'll just pause right now and we'll get to the best bag. As you can see, that little special game right there. Alright, sorry about that. So we got 227 left, so let's get through this real quick. As you can see, I'm starting to get a large pile of stuff here going on. Alright, so you guys can see that this game is not easy to find out in the wild, man. This might be my best pickup. Snowboard Kids 2. Just like the first one, it's an Atlas game, and I am super stoked about picking this freaking game up. Fortunately, they wrote back there, so I'm going to have to remove that. But the front label looks excellent. It's in very good condition. Snowboard Kids 2, guys. I mean, this is an exciting day right now. Alright, next pickup out of that bag. Again, $29.99 on this bag. We have, I remember someone getting so pissed that I mispronunciated this one time. Like, it was the end of the friggin' world. So I'm going to do it again. Gex! Not Jex. Gex 64. Alright, so that's that. Then, next pickup. We have Mischief Makers. You do a little cleaning up on the P there. So that's that. Then the next game in this bag here, we have Mario Party 2. That's a very nice shape. And then the next game, this is shovelware. This is the ultimate shovelware right here. This game's worth like 68 cents. Wayne Gretzky's 3D Hockey. Get out of here. And then the last N64 pickup is Mario Party 3, guys. And that one is also in excellent shape. Alright, guys. Hey everybody, Jeff McKenzie. Thanks for watching my video. I appreciate everybody that does subscribe to my channel, and the ones that are going to subscribe, because I'm going to make all you mother bleepers subscribe. Alright? That's the Video Game Dog Taylor, chilling like a villain. Look at all the games. This is what I picked up in the last 48 hours. And that's it. So as always, don't smoke cigarettes and be a lamer. Be a gamer. And I will talk to you guys on the rebound. Peace out.